Right, good morning everyone. The faithful prepare for war. That's where we left it. There's a bit of an echo in here. I'll have to speak quietly. You heard a cough in the OST. Ring the shame bell quickly. Why? There's no need for shame. Moldavia was a long time ago. Warstream. Hello Jolly Hand. Hello Monster. Hello Nialathatep Cat. You're on a 60 stream streak. Wow. That's incredible. Fuming how I had to do gross stuff like touch grass rather than catch the Dadzig Morrowind stream. Yeah, you missed it. The spirit of Todd was with us. And Michael has Michael Seal now, okay? So that's it. That's no longer in my possession. So I'm not taking any flack for that. And then we're going to get a shared PO box so there'll be no problems in the future. Monkey says hello. You ready for some war? I don't know if there has to be war. I honestly don't know what's going to happen. The key thing I think to watch is that Michael Horse is second in line to the throne. I'll show you. Well, we need to deal with this. The faithful prepares for war first of all, and I'd just like to discuss this with Lurking quickly and anybody else who knows the game for a moment. I haven't fought a crusade yet in Crusader Kings. I believe Lurking, you told me to kind of dodge crusades where possible. So I'm wondering whether I buy my way out of this or risk excommunication. Orekovi Rolada. The Dobry. Excommunicate. Hello, Wiccan Vale. Oh, thank you, Your program. Thank you. We're gonna mess around with it. There's a desk coming today, which will make life easier. Low rewards, yeah. We don't need the prestige. So my question really is, let's skip the crusade. But look, it looks good. Oh, great, nice. Should we just buy our way out of it, or do we risk kind of putting it off? Oh, thank you, Cass. Dobrokot. Pay for it. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, we got loads of money. We've got loads of money, so we buy our way out. Yeah, we buy our way into heaven. I'm going to have to do that with Ginger Istvan. Gruffy Gruff the second. Student of life. I have 605 hours in Crusader Kings III. Love the game so much. Yeah, you know what? I didn't want to mod it partial of the way through this run, but obviously I'm going to get loads of DLC, so recommend me the DLC to get and any mods and so on if you're an experienced player, because we will be doing Crusader Kings, I think, probably forever at this stream, or probably for a good few years, because it's a relatively new game, so there's not going to be Crusader Kings 4 for a while. And there's lots to do, there's lots to explore in this game. I don't know how I want to keep it Istvan themed. We'll do a Radzig run for sure. I kind of want to play the Turks. I kind of want to see it from the other side. But we'll cover that. We'll cross that bridge later. But we are coming up to a critical point in the game. So this is a kind of Istvan Tothian Bohemian timeline, a parallel timeline where Istvan Toth does indeed become the Lord of the Realm and is born into what looks like now the Carpathian Empire. Quite high status, which is obviously not like the game. But we weren't sure what was going to happen because I didn't know the game, so I was expecting for us to stay a lot smaller. But through our combined strategies, we've actually managed to rule quite a realm here. And we can take it to the next level. The next level being, I'd kind of want to see it, if I played it next time, I'd kind of want to go further east than going west, I think. Your boyfriend is Turkish. You told him that Istvan hates the Turks, and he was like, "You better shove him out that window again." Yeah, Istvan does hate the Turks. I don't hate the Turks. There's a line between me and the role, you know. Although I did get into it quite a bit, but you know you have to shed it. So I temporarily imagined what it might be like to hate the Turks, and then did that on the day. Right, okay, so yeah, so we've combined forces. Loads of people have pitched in. We've got some people who have played for a long time, and so they're kind of in the council with us. And then if you haven't played and you're here for the role play and the story, then you're in the mud pit, shouting up at the Emperor from outside. We've been through all sorts. Let's maybe get stuck in. I'll just buy this guy off, and then I'll show you the thing to watch today. That I think is going to be the thing to watch. And yeah, let's do it. There's a dangerous faction there, I see. Don't hate the Turks, hate the French. We're a bit far away from the French to kind of get involved with the French. Although they've been a massive French connection in the game, and the French is partially why we are in the position we are with alliances with the French and the Italians, particularly, and now later the Swedish. What am I getting cancelled for this time? We're also partially French, yeah. Parlez-vous le français? Don't worry, we have the Swedish now, exactly, yeah, we have the Swedish. Remember my 5% French? I'm a bit more French than that, I don't think I'm quite 5%. Thank you for the plink, but I think it's beyond the realms of possibility unless we go through the Holy Roman Empire. Which is possible. It is possible. We're in a strong position, but in this game everything falls apart. And also, there's no saves coming now, so if everything does fall apart, we roleplay it, because we're right there at the time of Istvan's birth, so I really don't mind if it collapses in flames. You will not shame me for this. We're not trying to conquer the entire map, remember, we're having fun exploring this part of history and so on. But yeah, anyway, let's look in. So we're going to buy these guys off, which is 1,200 gold, but we gain 600 piety, so we're never going to get excommunicated, I think. But that's going to gain our money. Then we've got a dangerous faction here. Will not succeed. Scorpio. We tried to kill Scorpio, didn't we? Can send an ultimatum in 18 months. What about this guy? We've got a title. We could maybe buy him off with the title, or we just fight this war when it comes. I can't remember how... There's a way of dealing with... No. There you go. Duchess Hainau had a secret lover, right? And we got a strong hook on her because of that, so we're going to blackmail her out of this Liberty faction. Let's just roll that on for a second. See how she reacts to the blackmail. Lol, there we go. Alright, that's the end of that. This is why you need intrigue, right? I'm quite into the whole intrigue playthroughs, because they allow you to do all sorts of other things rather than just sit and bank. So I think, you know, like in the perp, we focused a lot on intrigue skills because it's Istvan Toth, and I think we'll go quite a lot of intrigue with Radzig as well, but with some more weapon stuff, I think. But because I don't think either of them were particularly good stewards. But I think in a playthrough, you want to kind of switch between the different lifestyles through dynasties, And there's a timing to that, and it's a situational timing when you want to be in stewardship. And learning, I think, although we haven't done much learning, I think learning's probably quite good when you're a big emperor, because it gives you power over the church and it gives you power to not die from plagues. Right, hang on, I'm just gonna... Let's put the tree up and then I'll come back to chat, because I've got it at a funny angle at the moment, but we are solving that very soon. Right, the House of Toth. King Scorpio is actually the head of the house, but we're the emperor. And here is the situation which is to watch today. So we name the people, the children, after people in the chat. And so Somus and Est is first in line to the throne. So Somus could be the father of Istvan. Second in line to the throne is Michael Horse. Third in line to the throne is Matthew. Fourth in line is Lisa Marie. Then Mark Horse, who's a princess. I think we may have married off Mark Horse already. No, let's do that now. Right. Sweden. No, Poland. Yeah, there you go, Mark. Bye-bye. Lisa Marie, you married? No. Lombardy. Great. Bone on TV, princess. Getting married. Do it now. Don't think too much about it. Serene Doge. Married to the Doge. 7,000 dudes. Thank you very much. And now Prince Gutgele Bianco's very far down the line, so we're going to marry you for alliances as well, but internal alliances. So... yeah, let's go with the Duchy of Teams, yeah. Alright. The Duchy of Teams. Congenital traits, giants. That's fine. We're all giants. We're pro-giant here. So this is to watch, because things can happen fast in this game, especially with diseases. Which is why, as I said, learning is useful. It's the Cheshire still in prison. Execute. Torture. These are all possible. These are people that were the children of Prince Bo, who is the father. And Scorpio got basically dispossessed because he was going to fall out the window in every timeline we ran. So we had to move to this timeline to save the game, really. But you can do that. You can switch between character, and we kind of did that already before. We checked on people recently, so I don't think I'll go and do a big checkup now. That's just for if you're new to this game, that's what we're doing. There's Logan. Logan died of typhoid. That was spread by Mary, who flagellated himself to death. Gruffy died of old age. It's quite nice. Keta, flagellated. Wormspan, old age. Mother of Emperor Joffrey. Wormspan's the mother of the Emperor of France, who's called Joffrey. That's quite nice. That's quite hot. It's still going. 73. Yeah, there's all this stuff over here. Right, I'm gonna... Logan died. Yeah, Logan died of hubris. He did die of hubris. So, we'll just zoom in on these guys today. That's what we're playing with, really. We've just married off everybody for alliances. About Michael Horse. Yeah, Michael Horse is married as well. And Somus isn't yet. We're going to choose that a bit later, a bit more tactically. And we probably should have done the same for Michael Horse in all sides. So, let's solve these things. Boars, no. Can change your Duchess contract, no. Let's leave her alone. Exchange hostages with the Holy Roman Empire, no. Too many held duchies, we'll do that. Powerful vassals. I think we've got full court at the moment, yeah. It's just they're annoying. We can pay off maybe Ghazi with a title somewhere. Chill him out. Maybe. Hang on, let's close that. And then let's look at wars quickly. Poland, but we're going to get allied to them in seconds, so we don't want to do war on Poland. But possibly Croatia. Yeah, we can possibly bring Croatia under tribute. And then I'm just going to spend a bit of money on the army quickly. Alright. And then I don't think we can lose this. Yeah, we can disband the army, right? So that's us back to neutral. Now I'm just because of the way the chat's set up, I'm now going to come back to chat on my screen, so I'll just leave that there for a moment so I can see you all. If anybody's got anything to add or any information they want before we start, let me know. Alright, who's all here? Hey Sny, hey Finn, hey Elkennen, spending money in the army like it's 2026. Yeah. Have a nice feast to make some friends. Birth me a new Finn. Logan dies in every universe, press Q. Did evolution not provide for the desire to survive in species like Logan? Learning is great and it's about planning for the future and letting the time passing work for you. I think for the future you try hopping and skipping between different lifestyles and planning further forward. I mean, a person's life usually doesn't just one note. We've got a sprinkle of everything, even if we lean one way. Yeah, no, I agree. We'll do different things. And as I said, I like this game. Maybe I'll run it. Maybe I'll run 2 games. We'll do a Radzig run only with Radzig, and then we'll do something else when it's just me. And mods as well. And DLC again. Worms fan. Okay, alright. We didn't get the Black Death yet, though I feel like something is coming very soon. Does anybody want to say anything about the game? Otherwise I'm going to get stuck in, because it might be a bit difficult for me to read chat. I'll check in more periodically with it, and I probably won't break because I'm having a coffee. So if you need a break, take a break, but I think I can just go. What happened, Finn? What did I miss? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, no worries. Okay. Moment. We can zoom in on the kids if you want. Where's Finn? Wait, is Finn dead? Oh, Finn, okay. 3 kids. You married into Italy, slain in battle. Your 3 sons who all wear chaperones. Slain in battle. What? Cusio was 22. Chuccio. Carlo was 20. He was all slain in battle. Slain in battle. Albino. Slain in battle. Toth triplets. It's crazy, eh? The Istvan triplets. They died beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright. Anyone else want any information while we're here? Carlo Chaperone. R.I.P. Tothlings. My mouth noises, yeah, sorry, no, I think it's an echo. And I'm maybe salivating a bit because of this delicious cake. Emmanuel, your hope. How's Manuel doing? Di Luca Emmanuel, he's an insane blackguard. So he's an insane bastard. And he's betrothed to Margarita of Wallachia as a cowardly lackey. What kind of cake? It's like a Hazelnut, is it? Orekova? Hazelnut. Like Swiss roll. Rollada. It's good. Can you say blackguard? No one told me that's been banned. That's a really old expression. Okay, alright, nothing. I'm seeing nothing, so I'm going to dig in. Let's roll some time on. I'm going to let the... Yeah, we've got an alliance with teams. That's good. Temesh. Alliance with this guy. We're getting a big army now. Ridiculous army, I think. Mark Horse. Yeah, thank you. Alliance formed with Poland. Maybe it's time to do the Holy Roman Empire. Alliance formed with Venice. Holy Roman Empire? No way! Sweden. Holy Roman Empire. Todd whispers hubris. No way we win that. We have 65,000 dudes to their 26,000 dudes. No way we're winning. Do it for Bohemia. Well, we can definitely do something with that. I don't know. Like, I'm torn between claiming a bit more of Byzantine for us, but we've got a tributary thing, so maybe that's not a good setup. Taking Croatia under tribute. 240. Let's let the army grow anyway. The army's not grown yet. Yeah, I know, but like, okay, alright. Hang on. New faction. Too weak. One member. The Shielded Vidin. No. What happened with Poland? We've got an alliance with them now. We've got a mega alliance, basically. Who's not in our mega alliance? Ruthenia? Bring Ruthenia under tribute. 240. Look, they've got nothing. We're allies with them, right? Yeah. Alright, so the thing about the claims is... Alright, so we can... start claiming this, but do the claims that we buy now, lurking, do they pass on to whoever inherits? I don't want to waste money if they're not transferred. The fabricated claims, do they? So if we fabricate a claim for Gingerspan, does Somers get that claim? We don't really have any good claims at the moment, no. We've got quite a small realm. We live in Chilia. We live in Chilia here. On the beach! What's that? Pay ransom. Yeah, okay. Be generous just this once. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I have to do a learning playthrough. Maybe I'll do that on my own. I don't know if it's as fun as the intrigue playthrough. It's just fun for friends and family. You're always busy for Kitten Beach. These games can only really move to the weekend, I'm afraid, or brunch or afternoon. Skill tree. Prisoner, Dragoman has died. We got a lot of prisoners if we want to start torturing people. 12 years, Hedwig. No, let's drift apart, that's fine. Okay, putting on an act. Alright, the play is the thing wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king. First 2 horses dressed in fancy bridles and feathers, and then a wagon laden with coffers and people. Before long, my retinue and I are accosted by a touring theatre company, all colourful clothing and lively people. Your Majesty, an old man calls from the passion wagon. I can see your wistful stare. Why don't you join us for a show? So we're going to Hamlet this, yeah? How does that one go? Oh, what a rogue and peasant slave am I. Is it not monstrous that this player here, but in a fiction, in a dream of passion, can force his soul so to his own conceit that from her aspect all his visage wanned? Tears in his eyes, distraction in aspect, and all the world suited with forms to his conceit. And for what? For nothing! For Hecuba! What's Hecuba to him, or he to Hecuba, that he should weep for her? What would he do had he the motive and the cue for passion that I have? He would drown the stage with tears. Alright, I'll play the cunning servant then. Okay, go to watch reading Hamlet now. That's my favourite Hamlet monologue, that one. It gets really good as well. That one's really, that's peak for me. Speak the Speech is great as well, but... Right, the first step to any performance, whether it be conducted in my castle or up on a stage, is preparation. Yeah, none of us like preparation. Surrounded by the bustle of the theatre company, and made anonymous in my borrowed clothes, I find myself with some time on my hands before the show starts. I love how Ginger Span's in disguise here, and he's like 7 foot tall, with like ginger braids. Everyone just pretends. Everyone just pretends he's in disguise and his disguise is working. Right. Okay, we're going to do a stewardship challenge. A safe choice, but low risk yields low rewards. No, let's go. I'll read through the script. As I stride out onto the stage with the other performers, the audience's attention is unwavering. As one scene follows the other, I can feel the rhythm of the story being told. It is pulsing through me. When it's time for me to speak my first line, it is as if the whole audience is holding its breath. The public must feel it. I will focus on reading every line flawlessly. Yeah, dialogic precision. Keep to the script and to the background. I don't know. The public must feel it. Look, intrigue challenge, 77%. Yeah, let's do it. Can you feel it? No, the public was unimpressed. Unimpressed public. Is that it? We lost everything. It is shit. Okay, alright, he's gonna get fucked up now. This is classic. Okay, it's a short part, but somehow I managed to deliver all of it wrong. I have always been good at influencing people at court, but to be faced with so many people, it's a whole new experience. This guy made a forest of dead bodies. As we finish the last scene, taking turns bowing to the audience, the quiet speaks for itself when my turn arrives. Despite my efforts, I was not able to make the audience believe my fabrication, and the disappointment is a bitter draught to swallow. Right. This was surely a plot to humiliate me. Guards? Yeah, we're doing it. No, we're doing it. We're doing dread. A dreadful performance. Yeah, literally. Emphasis on the dread. I will admit my first performance may have been somewhat lacking. Putting the entire troupe on the stocks was met with much more favourable reaction from the peasantry. Well, perhaps not exactly favourable, but certainly satisfying. I had fun at least. Okay, so that didn't achieve much. We lost a bit of prestige, in fact. But it's alright, we'll sit for a little while and then maybe... Yeah, fabricate claims. Do my claims pass on? Sorry if I missed it if you said it already. I was distracted by the play. You prefer ginger spam, really? Yeah, so fuck it then. He's 29 though, he's still got so much to live. So much life to live. Okay, we do it, we do it, we do it. Let's take check. We're gonna claim it. Pshezhov. Yeah. Pshezhov. Right, wife's pregnant again. Fantastic. Get Britain in the army. Okay, so we're doing it this way then. We're going to... Alright, so... Following the death of a lowly thief, I asked my son and heir, Somus, what he thought. Is Somus around? Somus, if you're around, you can tell me what you think, but he responded that it was far too harsh for such a small crime. The punishment did not indeed fit the crime. He keeps the trait just. Then he becomes cynical, or he gains temperate. I quite like just. We like just, right? Let's not involve the British like, ew. Just is good. Yeah, let's leave just. Alright, Somus. Justest. Okay, we got a mercenary contract expiring. That's fine. I feel like we should just do this on principle. We can't give land to Somus, can we? Yeah, here you go. Nicopolis. Yeah. We give him Nicopolis. Does the Pope like us? The Pope has no opinion. Keep Somus until he is an adult. Alright. Okay, we've got a bunch of money again. I'm gonna just invest in Chilia, I think. Yeah, Chilia's got nothing. Let's do Chilia up. And then Nicopolis. Let's do Nicopolis up. Estegon. It's Estegon. Bax. Songrad. Yeah, I mean, like, we ditched a lot of our realm, right? I mean, we've lost it. How much of Temsh do we actually own? Yeah, like, we own a real random patchwork. That would be one thing I would do differently. Planning on keeping backs? I don't know. Our realm's fragged from that respect. Right, new intrigue perk. Fear tax. Boom. Fear me! Fear me! Fear me! Not afraid. A foul boar has been terrorising the local villages, snatching livestock. Beast sighting. Do we hunt that then? How do I hunt that? The Duke of Teams fucking hates us, yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I know, but I think we've made some good decisions, actually, as well as bad ones. Organise a hunt there, okay. Okay, alright, so, Suseva, I don't know, I've not done this before, so I think activities? Hunt. 820 gold. No, we need more money. Let's wait. Oh, another sun. This can't be Istvan. It's too early. Who's next on the list? Fear me. Sorry, sir. I can't hear you from 100 pillows. You hope my new neighbours like me. Yeah. I'm quite noisy, aren't I? We'll see. Unpersonable, you know. Cactalius. Fascinating timing. Cactalius it is. Son. We've run down the list. Cactalius, okay. Married. Soldiers. Internal. We'll accept 190. We gain 300. Yeah, fine. Now we're going to go and invest in the army again. Let's get everything up to 500. Oh no, we were going to do a hunt, weren't we? Sorry. But I don't massively need the prestige. Right. So we've got a claim on Sheriff. So we want to claim another bit, right? And try and take them all in one go. So Sheriff we have a claim on. Let's get a claim on Brno. Are we going to do it? Are we actually going to do it? Are we going to take the Czech Republic? He's got his whole life. He's 30. That would be great. That would be great if we actually managed to do that then. Let's focus in. I accidentally got 2 coffees. I might go and get my other coffee. More. Yeah, okay. So we want to try and get as many claims as possible, but they take a while to get. Let's at least claim our way through to, like, Prague. Or wherever's in the game, actually. Mielnik. Right, it's quite quiet, actually, at the moment. Not much is going on. The realm is peaceful.
Back at me, you dog!
If you don't win on 2 coffees, you will have debunked your own theory. Please don't. Hey, Draconian. The coffee just flew out of my mouth. Coffee, that explains a lot. Yeah, you can see the difference, right? Hello, Mutpacino. I am closer to the mic. That's probably why the mouth noises are so strong. The boar, yeah, the boar, okay. There are few things I enjoy more than Duchess Wiccan Vale's company. Her company on my walk through the countryside truly eased my troubled mind, even though I was the one who had to take initiative for the activity. After this short break, I was once again ready to take on my duties. I am lucky to have a friend like Wiccan Vale. Aw, that's nice. Cactalius, treat me well and marry me for duty. Yeah, you got married for duty, Cactalius. You're married for internal security reasons. But you never know. You never know. But you're right down there. You're actually off the bottom of the list. There you are, Cactalius. Like, ninth in line to the throne or something. Wholesome moment. I think so. I think that was so. Right, boar. Let's do it. Where was it again? Terrorizing Suseva. It doesn't seem to be flagging up. Suseva? Let's do it, yeah? Start hunt. We want to kill the beast, right? You don't want to do it for another reason. Alright, we're off. Caravan is a little lost. Diplomacy and learning challenge, 57%. Alright, we speeded up. Nice. Istvan. Nice. Alright, great. So soon. The boars are close. What's the name? Actually, there's a name of an artist. Is it Hetman Trot? I missed that at the beginning. I've seen some. There's an Istvan holding like a boar's head. I think that's the name of the artist. I don't know if any of you've seen that, but and a bunch of like hunting themed Istvan art. This is the hunt. Yeah, this is the hunt. Three months until it begins, though. We're there very early. Thank you, Finn. God, I can't read purple at this range either. That's Snai, right? Is that Desmoy? Oh, the wife's pregnant again. Let's sway her. No, let's sway him. Just murder him. No, sway this guy. Sway Ghazi. Please stop smacking your lips. I'll have a desk this afternoon. Oh, we're going to start Hot Dog Henry late, by the way. It'll be delayed until 6. But I'll change it on Twitch and let everyone else know. Please don't stop smacking my lips. Right, let's zip forward. Get the hunt started. No, we're going to seek the boar. Peril, dangerous. Let's do it. Alright, Ginger's fan, this is the moment. Maybe you'll get killed. Why are you people like this? Do you just have very sensitive hearing, maybe, Lurking? You go no mouth noises, or you go sit by your window like a princess in the tower. Poachers are trying. They're here in the Count Slope. They huddle together as I ride up with my guards, making a poor job of hiding the dead stag. We didn't do this. Please have mercy, glorious Emperor. They will hang. The animal is mine. No, they will hang. They're gonna hang. We're gonna hang them like hands. Punish poachers, and we lose 15 stress. So we'll just have a very relaxing hanging. Hang them. That's the Count's deers. It's a cathartic hanging, yeah. Who's this guy? Duke Denesh. Behind me, hissing from atop his hunting seat. Look at that solitary fiend. He points to my vassal, Conrad, who appears to be having a hard time bearing the insult. They both hate me. Oh, tasted the belt. We should whip him with the belt. Denesh, whip him with the belt. This is no way for a duke to act. No, let's whip him with the belt. Taste the belt. Yeah? Taste the belt. My vassal, Mare Salomon Legs, is the first to spot its sharpened tusks. The powerful boar is hard to distinguish. There's no doubt it's there, observing us through the tall grass. It locks eyes with me, and almost as though the animal senses my intent, suddenly takes off in a flash of dark fur. After it we ride. Gain 75 prestige. This method is more perilous. Success chance increases, an accident will be more likely to occur. Steady mind the ditch. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Mud Pit? Let the Mud Pit decide. Let the Mud Pit decide this one. We ride. We attempt to corner the boar. Mind the ditch. Safety first. This way, we kind of like backing off, right? Okay, Mud Pit, come on. We ride, mind the ditch, or we head it off. We ride is the most likely to kill us. We ride. We ride. We ride. Oh, we've lost the baby. It's a shame. Nervous. 11 days to go. King Scorpio found raptor eggs. Raptors. The boar is gone. The hunt fails. The boar eluded us. Well, at least we're alive. We lost 32 stress, which is great. 3 experience, 3 trait experience, 50 legitimacy, 225 prestige. Finish on. Okay, our long game here then is just to basically get as much of this claimed as possible and then go for one big war with the Holy Roman Empire to claim Bohemia. That's the plan. Coughing Emperor versus Drooling Boar. Boar saw the giant wizard coming. Alright. The high altitude and the brisk air of Yasi has a very refreshing quality as we traverse the local hill fort. The soldiers in the valley below appear to be practicing some rare type of training technique I haven't seen before. I move in closer, failing to restrain my curiosity. While doing so, I am approached by the local captain, Tudor. Would you like to join in, Your Majesty? Always up for a challenge, become an expert in rough terrain. Yeah, that could be useful actually. Okay, alright, cool. We're rough terrain expert, that's nice. Okay, King Summus has been harbouring a secret affection for Vlasta for some time. However, when he finally confesses his feelings, Vlasta responds harshly. Now Summus mutters whenever she passes by. Keeps the trait vengeful. Gains the trait chaste. Gains the trait stubborn. No, I like vengeful. I say we stick with vengeful. Sticking with vengeful. Summus, you stay vengeful. This is, you know, Istvan. He does serve a lot of venge. He venge maxes. But then again, you know, it won't feed you and you can't fuck it. So there is an anti-revenge philosophy in there. You like 3% British. Reduces the cost of a stub. Can you show me some moves? Yeah, show me some moves. Okay, the womb of the earth. The fields of Artesian are a sight to behold. Every crop in bloom, every leaf green, every stem luscious. I quickly track down the source of the verdancy. Nice word. Spotting a woman standing in a field, seemingly holding a lecture of some sort to a gathering of listeners. My name is Mistress Stana. She noticed me in the distance and turns in my direction. My knowledge of gardening is vast, yes, incomparably vast, so stay a while and listen. Colour me intrigued. The Emperor doing gardening, yeah. Skip the gardening. But we were going to increase the size of the army again. Okay, we're back home. Oh, here we go. Alright, first disease. This is it, and this can wipe out that alliance because it can kill a bunch of kids. It can wipe out everything, and we've been a bit affected by diseases. I believe Mary spent a long time living in a cave because of it, which maybe we should do. So we'll summon the physician. It's called Acampsian Sweat. I think Elkennen wanted a disease named after her. Yeah. So this is the Elkennen Sweats. The Elkensian Sweats. There you go, Kevin. Is that alright? The Elkensian Elkfluenza. Elkenfluenza. Alright, so we are going to summon the physician, definitely. So this is Vencel's, our bishop, right? The dim, flickering light of Vencel's infirmary illuminates the scene as the physician lays out a plan of attack. Those afflicted by the Elkensian sweats are tormented by camp fever. Super camp. Like I've never seen before. So very camp. That's what Elkensian sweats make you. This plague risks destabilizing the entire realm. Our people and crops will be decimated if we do not take radical action. Right, so I'm up for radical action then. It's true, you're really sweaty, you love it. Yeah, you're like Typhoid Mary then. Making everyone gay in camp. Damp and camp. Damp and camp. Supreme Thin King is my call-out name. Frodo is fine. Desperate measures then. As well as taking a tremendous toll on the economy, Vencel's treatments have led to countless lives being lost. The peasants, already weak from the ravages of disease, couldn't withstand the onslaught of bloodletting and leeches. This loss of life seems to have brought with it an increase in spread of the disease, as the miasma clings to the corpses and infests the lungs of the healthy. Fuck Vencel, man. You done fucked up good. This will not happen again. Do you understand me? Act of tyranny. Yeah, God, this is all brutal. Major epidemic prevention botched. Look, he likes me. He likes me. I will forgive him. It's... You gain 80 stress. The traitor deserves to die. Fuck, this is tricky. I don't want to gain stress while we're in disease state. Miasma is a good word. I think average. Average, yeah. I don't know, I don't want to go gain stress, but I don't want to piss the Pope off. Let's put him in prison. Right, then we'll get a new... this guy set up. So we'll sway him. And then... we should torture this. Torture the priest, no? Torture. Might gain dark insights. Yeah, let's torture him. Right. Croatia's only got 8,000 troops. We can destroy Croatia so easy right now. Look at it. Just want to hoover it up. Right. Had to be done. He gains 100 stress. He might go insane from it. Okay, the wife's got typhus. Here we go. Send for the physician. Can we hire a physician first? Okay, we've only got terrible. Janosch is our best option. We transfer him. Janosch is also the caravan master. This is not looking good. Where did the... We don't have a yeah. We've put a wife in the hands of the chauffeur. Yeah. Save her. I don't know where that thing disappeared though. There was a message. She's dead. She's dead. That's great. How'd she die? She died from her wounds. We lose 11 stress. He's relaxed maxing Ginger's fan today. It's good. It's good. Finn is bullying you. Really? I don't think so. Janosch has gained the trait novice physician. He's in charge of
Bark at me, you dog.
stopping the sweats. Go into the actions, recruit to court, go to a recruit physician, don't click anyone, instead invite them to court. If not a winning, good physician is worth the gold. Alright, well... Yeah, okay. Typhus. Yolan's recovered! Yes! Yes! She's good, she's good. Alright. So the most learned person is our prisoner, Sigismund. We could release Sigismund, he's 52. Negotiate release, recruit, there you go. And give me a weak hook. And renounce your claims. Okay, just renounce your claims. So he's out of prison. Scorpio is a plan. Merchants must isolate before unloading goods. It will keep us safe. I agree with Scorpio. Fine. So now let's... Okay. Thank you, Sigismund. Yes, there we go. So let's do Sigismund. Boom. Better. Is it worth recruiting some of these other ones? Mark Horse survived Typhus. Oh, Bianco's dead. Ah. Brutal, indiscriminate truth rarely lays itself bare until moments like these. My stomach twists and writhes in silent agony as the body of my son, Gutkeled Bianco, is borne past me. Physicians and healers work from dawn till dusk to save him, but their grim faces told everyone more than they would say. So young, so full of promise. So many more left to die like this. God forgive us. 40 stress. Be so funny if we take Burno today. Cactalius is dead. Cactalius is dead. So young, so full of promise. So many more left to die like this. These are the Elkensian sweats. The Elkensian sweats is wiping the whole mud bit out. Our alliance with him is out. Okay, we've swapped some alliances, but we've still got them, I think. Vencel's dead. Irina died. The faction's disbanded. Yeah, we're dread maxed, I believe. 98 dread, yeah. Son recovers. Michael Horse recovered from typhoid. And Matthew's recovered from typhoid. Alright, still people to play. It's going to speed up time quickly. Alright, Daughter's recovered. Lisa Maria's recovered. Impeccable household, gain 120. Bailey is constructed. Great. Let's expand the army again. Oh, here we go, we got it, got the camp fever. Ginger Istvan's got the camps. It's camp and damp. Here we go. When it all falls apart, we are close to death. Look, dying, you're at death's doorstep. If you have a fuck, the camp, oh no. Right, we have to do it is too late for caution. Sigismund's assistant assured him the potion had put me to sleep. I could neither speak nor move yet. I was aware of everything they did to me. I tried to scream and thrash. But I was a prisoner in my own body. The procedure seemed to last forever. Sigismund got his own back. Oh man, Sigismund got his own back. Botched disease treatment. Oh man, no, the plan, the lurking didn't, your plan didn't work. We got one eye, they've taken an eye. Is he dead? Wait, the cats are, I need to go to the cats, hang on. Give me a moment, I'll be back. Second coffee. So the Elkensian sweats. That's it. Game over for Ginger Istvan. Fuck. So who's it going to be? We're going to kill this guy. We're just going to kill this guy. He fucked up really good. He's properly, look, he's mangled him. So you deserve to die. Yeah. Wait, no. Petro. I've currently got the other screen on the cat stand. That's why he's pissed. Right, he's dead. We're taking our revenge. Okay, we're gonna die. So we need to transfer the land. Let's go to... You're gonna get Nicopolis. Summers, well done. Lisa Marie, you're gonna stay content because I can't take any more stress. You can run some It's a Cheshire. No. Ah, and he's dead. 32. Gruffy II of Carpathia's finally found peace at 32 years of age. He died after a botched treatment. Born under unfortunate circumstances, he was often derided for his gigantic proportions. Emperor Sommus ascends to the throne merely 14 years old. He will need to rely on his regent, Count Bathany, Isaac, during his first years of rule. Sommus, congratulations, you're the new emperor. We're going to have to shrink the army a little bit, I think. Long live the emperor. We are not betrothed. Let's get betrothed. Nah, we'll come back 18. She's chaste. Hungarian, Borkalan Saralt. Hideous. Okay, alright, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that later. Empty council positions. Oh, God. Who needs a job? Can grant vassals to rightful liege. We'll do that. We're going to grant Princess Margit to Matthew. Powerful vassals. Here you go. Count Bathany. She's okay at warrior. But Duchess Arpad is 20 at warrioring, but she hates us. Bathany, 10. Alright, and then we'll have to put... No, Shield of Vidine, yeah, she wants it, So let's swap. Let's swap these guys. Alright, she's gonna be trouble. And then that's everybody who's required. Then let's find our best spy master. Is Mayor Arena. Baron, Count, Baron, this guy. And then we'll keep Scorpio in position. Right, this is going to be tricky AF. We can declare wars on all these things to like... We have not got the alliances now. That's all gone. We can't take... We've lost the claims to Czech Republic. Sorry, Prague and that. That's gone. Brno. And we've got a region. And I've got a coffee. Search for a physician. Okay, alright. Let me come out of this then. Explain to me how I do the searching for a position again. I'm not going through my courtiers and recruiting the best ones to court. Okay, we're finding a doctor. We're finding a doctor. Relax. Go into the actions tab. Alright. Decisions, you mean? Recruit for a court position. Search for a physician. Okay. I believe that's what was meant to be done, yeah? We're gonna get destroyed. We're gonna get destroyed. This is where the switch to Michael Horse might occur. Average. They got typhus. There's typhus still going around, and the sweats. I mean, some of us may not even make it through the year. Of course I'm going to let Summers rule, but if Summers dies of typhoid in the next week, then it's going to be Michael Horse, isn't it? Yes, Marigold, yeah. Monster's got the list, I believe. Summers is not a giant. Is Michael a giant? Summers is a giant, no? Bossy, vengeful, just zealous. Michael's irritable, charming, humble, sadistic, and zealous. And Matthew is a giant. We got a claim to Burno. Yeah, all right. See it done, but that's not going to get us anywhere. Okay, economy is stable and the army is big, so let's just keep the army big. I think. What's this? Negotiate alliance with Michael Horse. Yes. Horse friends. I'm going to check that now. The plague has left us. We must spare no expense. Yeah. Control plagues, yeah. Right. Do we rebuild the tributes? Or I guess we've got a claim on this, so let's start another claim on that. With the hope that Summers is going to last. $15, one more year. Alright, Major Clara is swayed. Let's sway her. What's his skill tree? Education's martial. Alright, we'll stay martial. Let him have his quincenaria. What time is it? What time is it? I will... Whoa, there's a civil war, I think. Or a mini war or something. It's probably good if they're fighting each other, though, to be fair. Just let them have it out, yeah? Let them have it out. Quincianaria. Quinceanera. The Valerie nuclear bomb is about to go off in chat. Alright, so is another plague. Everywhere one goes, one cannot escape the ceaseless noise of hacking and coughing from the orchestra. Concealed blood staining their clothes deep crimson. Already people are calling this affliction Curse of Canaan. At least half of the peasant population has been infected, and it's only a matter of time until it spreads to the nobility. Who's getting the next disease? We should have a... Next time we play, we'll do it now, but next time we play, there needs to be a list for diseases as well. Who wants this one? Lurking, alright. The curse of lurking. Summon the physician. People will be decimated if we do not take radical action. Radical action. Okay, you did it right. This guy pulled it off. We're not entering seclusion. We're not betrothed, no. We do not want to do that. Station men-at-arms regiments. Whee! Somus, completed your studies of warfare. Even if the highest aspects of the subject elude me, I've lived up to everyone's expectations and learned more than most. Formidable banneret. As I take my first steps into adulthood, I find myself reminiscing about some of the people who have made an impact on the man I have become. The friendship I shared with Michael Horse meant a lot to me when we were both young, and to still have him by my side means a lot. I had some memorable times with Vlasta. She truly helped me understand both myself and love. Lisa Marie put me through as a child, weigh heavy on me, and every time I see her, my mood is sure to turn sour. And I wonder if Clara remembers the things I put her through when we were young. We lost the bossy trait. Wait. We're the head of the Hungarian culture. And we need to pick our lifestyle. So we've got 13 martial. We're going to do that. And we're going to focus on authority. Dread gain, control growth, yeah. Faction targets us. Might succeed, 69% chance of imprisoning her. We can end the regency, let's do that. Discharge, entrench regent. Okay, Summers made it, you made it, Summers. Summers est. What kind of disease are you? You're a cough. Press Q to get plagued. Yeah, next game we definitely will drill more into the microorganisms. It's just that we've got a lot of long games on the go, and we can't add any more long games at the moment. We've already got a list of long games that we need to add after we've finished other long games. And we want to bring back Fallout New Vegas, so hang back on Baldur's Gate for a while. I know it's popular, I would like to play it myself as well. But yeah, I hear you. Dragon Age Origins as well, I've been told, is a must, but yeah, not now. Personal artifact claim on our beautiful ragdoll. Alright, let's check out the court. Alright, there's Summers. We haven't got anything. They've stolen all our shit. We need 2 new realms as well. Maybe the Holy Roman Empire will collapse. Okay, so we've now got a claim to Sperov and Brno. Olamots. Olamots. Olamots mention. Pleak, the game is unplayable without a load of mods. What, this game? Oh, okay, no, you're talking about another game. Regent avoiding mandate duties. Shirked his duties as Diarch. Diarch? Fuck Diarch. Kill him? No. We get married though, right? There you go. Helsever Voyla Slavijevic. Norman. 10 stewardship. I know we go for high stewardship, I know. She is compassionate, arrogant, and ambitious. She's got 10 stewardship. But then we're going into 8 different ages, right? The Barons died of heart failure. Hungarian girl? Sadistic? Intrigue 15? Ooh, we could marry a spy master. How about that? Just marry for intrigue. Because she can be the spy master, right? If she's the wife. Sadistic, zealous, and humble. Ten is not good, yeah, but these other ones are like, they're like 30, 27, 22, club-footed. 33, intelligent, 20, but we need kids, don't we? Borkalan is hideous, unfortunately. To make my Marshal Sarah's more susceptible to my attempts at approaching her at court, I include a compliment to her in my next missive. Contact her youthful vigour. Keep it. Contact her youthful vigour. Yeah. Youthful vigour. Alright, she took that as a compliment. Good.
Back at me, you dog!
The intelligent one is 33. Why?
Back at me, you dog!
Istvan's, no, not Istvan, is not next in line, but getting very close. Club for young wife, please. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, we want relevance. These are our picks, I think. I'm tempted by intrigue. She's pretty. And diplomatic. Ingiltrude, Franconian. Yeah, I quite like that. Why do we have to always get the wife for stewardship? If we want the congenital traits, then that's pretty, right? So no, I'm not siding with you there. Sorry. We like kids. The Mud Pit loves kids.
Back at me, you dog!
No. We'll get 3 kids. We'd still get kids with a 22-year-old. She's not 22 though. She's 28. And a commoner. This one's 33. The intelligent one is 33. Sorry, no. If no one else has got an opinion on this, I'm gonna go with this pretty one. She's forgiving, she's chaste. Oh man. Arrogant, compassionate, ambitious, lazy, zealous, Hungarian. Yeah, let's do the Hungarian. We don't need to marry for army, do we? Let's do it. I'm getting an intriguing. We're gonna go with intrigue. Okay, this is Lurking's Curse. Fear gives rise to madness. Anyone who displays forbidden desires, strange customs, or shunned vices are seized. A limp wrist, a lewd joke, a veiled accusation enough to damn. They believe that we have become too deceitful, and it's only through mass repentance and harsh punishment that we may return to living the way God intends us. Priests condemn this practice, but the killings continue. There's nothing I can do. We go with the plague trials. Good. Right, we're getting married. Of course, we're going to get the money. Michael Horse wants a council position. Damn right, Michael Horse can have a council position. Michael Horse got an intrigue of 15. You are our spy master. Michael Horse is the spy master. That's so Michael Horse. And she's going to help with spying as well. So we've got a combined powerhouse there, but the plague is ripping through us. The region is now less... We need to get rid of this guy. No, we're not taking stress. Gold? 410 gold. We don't want to spend piety. We can spend prestige, maybe. They're trying to install Scorpio on the throne. Still working on Olamots. He's about dead, isn't he? 60, yeah, he's sick. He's ill. Got the lover's pox. Scorpio's gonna die soon. Look, Scorpio's still a problem. Yeah. They could go back to Scorpio. But very unlikely now, though, let's face it. Not endorsed by the patriarchy. You inherited the title of Ducky and 2 from... Whoop! Matthew's dead. Matthew's dead. Look at his giant corpse. Died of consumption. TB. That's it. But it beefed up our realm. So we are now the Duchy of Transylvania. Great. And we've realm maxed. And we've got 1,000 in the bank. So sorry, Matthew, but... Sorry, not sorry. I think we're gonna let this disease work its magic. Oh. Get consumped. My ducky is back. Yeah. Prickly triangle, one of the OGs. Your claim tuberculosis, Sny. Snyculosis. Whoa! Cranks and connecting rods building constructed in Nicopolis. Cool. I'm not going to declare any wars yet until we've had a kid or something. Got rid of this guy. Crankshafts. Yeah, they just built crankshafts in Nicopolis, yeah. Okay, Michael Horse is telling us that someone is trying to kill Summers. Yeah, who could it be, Michael? Who could it be? Right, he's 18 now. Come on. Scorpio's still going. On the other hand, Scorpio's invited me to a private feast. Yeah, right. No. They're inviting us out into the countryside to a private feast. No. No, we're not getting murdered. Yeah, we're not getting murdered. That's not suspicious at all, yeah. We ain't leaving Chilia. Okay, so other people might join that war. So this is the long game for Summers then we're doing. We're going to try and build these claims in here as far as we can get. And then we'll declare war on the Holy Roman Empire. Arpad Sak has died. Come on, you've got to be dead soon. 61. Scorpio, he's observing Scorpio. I took on his struggles to gain control of the situation. Teach him what I know about command. Clean up, chastise him for his failure. Gain 15 dread. Chastise him for his failure. He hates us anyway. We need to get rid of the King Regency. Yeah, end it. Fine. Maybe give that one over to Michael. Yeah. Bukovina, where's that? Just transferred some land to Michael. $18, we're out of Regency. Cooper. Chilia. Repent, the plague is a punishment for our weakness and propensity to be deceitful. Only by striving to be temperate can we even hope to become an end to the plague. The people murmur approval. My sin runs deep, deeper than I'd admit aloud. And if this plague is judgment, then perhaps it begins with me. I repent. 100 stress. Somers is going to repent to end the plague. Alright, look, you're the mud pit. Do you want to demand... You're demanding the redemption here. This is like the screaming of the mud pit. The lone preacher is like turning the mud pit. Do I really want Somers to be temperate? I don't want to lose 20 legitimacy at the age of 18. And I'm going to gain 60 stress anyway, and I refuse repentance. I'm going to repent. This is Red Dead Repention. Right, mental break, wanton desires. Lately it feels like I'm constantly being distracted by lascivious thoughts and erotic fantasies. With all the hardships of everyday life, it is all too easy to lose myself in daydreams and forget about reality. These desires are clearly interfering with my life, but what should I do about them? I think that's one for evil, gang. I must sequester myself to avoid temptation. Michael Horse is no longer your friend. Perhaps a new view of God will help. I convert to Nestorianism. I will bite my lip and try and stay focused. Lip biting time. Somers is going to die from stress. It's not easy being a young emperor, though. This is it. How's this continuing? Quest for Olamots. Marshal Duchess receives an invitation to her castle. One thing that strikes me is the place is full of unfinished projects. I will stay for a while. This is a series of challenges. What are we good at? We're basically... it's a rebel. It's fine. We've got a big army, so it should be fine. I can help out with the dining hall. I think this is how these work. You were threatening a lip bite. Yeah, it's too much. It's like ankles. Biting lips too much. I won't do it. That's something I won't do, like Valley Girl. You're crossing a line, I think. The books. What about the books? Now it's time for bed. Maybe it's her, she was trying to murder us. I'm glad I was able to help. Okay, we got a new baby on the way. It's 1323, so this is not Istvan, but... When did we say Istvan needs to be... lip bite with white, but yeah, exactly, it can't be done. You can't do that. I'm just wondering whether... Wait, I guess it doesn't matter. See it done. We've got a claim on Olamots. Now we're going for a claim on Chaslav. No, Chaslav we want. Right, can we get anything extra in Chilia maybe? Yeah. Cattle lands. Small harbour. Small harbour. Nicopolis. Hunters' lodges. Okay. Harbour. Strange, like. Where is this actually? This is Bulgaria, right? This is Romania? Yeah. I need to get over here. I need to get here as well. Georgia. You always thought middle ages, man. You gotta go. See you later, Valerie. Bye bye. We decided 1366. Alright, so 1360 to 1370. Another disease. This one's called Satan's fever. Who's next? Who's next in the disease list? Or maybe we just have one list, right? And then it's randomized whether you get the name of a child or a disease. All right, summon the physician. Do we have a physician? Yeah. Okay, radical action it is. There's a names list. Yeah, Monster has the names list. You're Sniculosis already. Do whatever you want. Is this Sniculosis? No, this is a new one. Alright, we've controlled it though. We've controlled it. Okay, the rabble's gone. Ooh, no, that looks nasty. That looks nasty. Okay, but we've got power. We seem to have power, yeah. Okay, first child. It's 1323. Who's the next child? It's the plague, by the way. Okay, this is the plague. I'm not the new one. Elkenen. Okay. Elkenen, you're the first son. May you grow to be strong and wise, my son. Lisa Marie's got Cyphus. Within 6 months we shall march against them. Do not tell the Emperor what he must do. No. Don't tell me. Okay, which disease was this? Sniculosis still? Sorry, we've got so many diseases. The esters. Okay, another disease. I've lost the chat to see what it's called, but it's heresy. They're flagellating themselves, unsurprisingly. If they speak true, then flagellate I shall. You lose 65 stress, yeah? No. He's going to follow in the family tradition. We're going to flagellate. We're going to flagellate our way out. Somers is going to get into flagellation. Flagellant. You need to close the capital and isolate your family. Right, we're flagellating. We'll see if that works, but we're also going to try. Enter seclusion. Lock the door. Boom. Let's let the plague pass through. Whoa, that is nasty. Yeah, this is where learning is handy. No! This is it! Summers is down! Ah, here we go. This is how you get like a horse. It is too late for caution. Oh, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. Saved by a miracle. Alright, we bounced back from typhoid. Just bounced off. Thanks, Doc. Valor's faction is gone. Scorpio's trying it. Right, Scorpio, you need to die, mate. No. Melancholic with lover's pox. What is keeping Scorpio hanging on? That is classic Scorpio, though, isn't it? Melancholic with a lover's pox. Who's this guy? Patriarch Yatab making a mocker of me during sermons. I'm an agent of Satan and will not rest until he's turned the peasantry against me. Donation and a few concessions will calm him. Yeah, let's do that. We're still young. Yatab died. We paid him all that and then he just immediately died. Like seconds later. Alright, Scorpio's actually... Let's... You know what? Let's bribe him. Five opinion. No, that's not worth it. Scorpio always dies except when we weren't playing him. Yeah. It was really weird. I ran that like several times. Through the Doctor Strange thing. It is not a good thing, this fever, but I must admit I'm enjoying the solitude. Maybe this isolation is helping me avoid disease, or maybe I just like hiding. Should I sew my face again? Oh man, this is takes... We gain 100 legitimacy though, we're popping out. That's it. We're going to show our faces. That might kill us. This is divine punishment for hubris. Yeah, guy just wanted a year. Whoa! Today we're going field riding. Bring me my armor. I will cut this off diagonally. Right, serve the crown. Strict organisation increases county control. Yeah. Let's do that. Summers is doing alright, you know, dodging bullets here. Typhus, my poor son. Elkennen sick with typhus. Drastic measures. Greatly reduced disease symptoms. You're gonna make it, Elkennen. Oh my god, this fever. The madness. The madness. Perhaps they're right. Gains apocalyptic cult. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so every infected county is gonna gain an apocalyptic cult. But we get legitimacy. King Michael Horse is taking duckies off people. Yeah, the apocalypse. We've got to get that in for story purposes. 1324. So when will we close the capital? Yeah, it's too late. It's too late. Elkenan survived. We're just firming it. We're firming it. Lurking. Firming it. These microorganisms are just gliding off him. Okay, convert the betrothal into a marriage. Yes. Minus 200 prestige. Fine. Oh, it's Lisa Marie. Yeah, do it. Yeah. Okay, that gives us some allies, I believe. When that marriage is through. Let's shrink the war menu down. Margit wants a position. No. Not at the moment. What is that? Sounds like they're ziggling. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Some ziggling. Alright. I think we're going to leave it here. I need to go and check on the cats and what that ziggling is. Okay. So thank you. Lots going on. We'll leave it there. No. We're cutting a bit short. I need to go and check on the other cat, I think. That vibration is disturbing. Alright, so we're on the. You can see the plague right there. That's about to tear through. Will Summer survive? I don't know. If they don't, then it's going to be Michael Horse.
You dog.
Cat cam is coming. All the stuff, all that good stuff is coming. Yeah, I know you want the cat cam as well. So I will leave it here. Thank you very much for coming, and I'll be back later. But we're going to delay until 6 o'clock today for Hot Dog Henry. All right. So I will see you at 6 o'clock for those who are interested. If not, yeah. Okay. It's also disturbed. All right. Bye, everyone. Thank you. See you.